Hey, what's good YouTube? You're back gaming with Cam, and welcome to my Call of Duty World War II Free-for-All Noob series. Once again, this is a series where I'll provide map walkthroughs for each free-for-all map, highlight hotspots, and provide helpful tips to players new to the game to hopefully help them improve their gameplay in free-for-all. Help them get in the winner's circle more, and have more fun with the game in general. Now, before I'm going to start, just going to take a second for a huge disclaimer here. If you happen to be an MLG Pro, No Scopes, God Mode, Quad Feed, Quick Scopes, Man Beast, Swag Master at this game, then sorry to say this video is definitely not going to help you. Quite frankly, this will actually bore you to tears. So you can actually thank me now for saving you some time so you can move on to watch some kill feed montages on some other channels. If, however, you decide to comment, though, that this was a boring video or didn't help you because you're so awesome at this mode, that's not my fault. In fact, you'll be a MLG Pro, No Scopes, God Mode, Quad Feeds, Quick Scopes, Man Beast, Swag Master, but you'll be an idiot too. XD. So with that being said, if you felt this video helped you in any way, please feel free to drop a like on the video. If I missed something though, please comment so that others can benefit from your wisdom and we can laugh at my noobishness. So with that being said, let's go. So this map we are doing the London Docks, and I don't mind this map. It's kind of medium sized, so it's not large like Ghost of Cannon or Saint-Marie de Mont, but there's a lot little ins and outs and open areas as well to be aware of. So luckily it's actually a pretty easy map to pick up. So nothing too crazy here. Let's go airborne. Right, it's still going to count us in. We're the only people in the lobby. Oh shoot, I don't think I took the time off, so I have like 10 minutes before this shuts me down. Great.
Bring the war to them and bring it hard.
Oh, there's no time limit? Okay. Oh, there's a time limit. Alright, so let's get started. Let's go right down to the docks, actually. So this is actually a main point here. I will have already put up a map overview in the previous screen before we started, but this is one of the main spawn points in the corner of the map. Pop it up? No. So, from this corner, we're just going to look at the outside of the map. This will take us right down to the docks, and there's going to be a series of warehouses along the water here. So there's the docks down there, and then up one level, there's a couple of warehouses. And you get down to this side through the stairs here. And you can also pop down here if you want to try and sneak up. And this is climbable as well. So, good area to come through. So back down the docks. Where's your gas mask, guys? Don't forget that. You can also get up into the warehouse through the ladder here. This is kind of dangerous though, because you're pretty prone. A lot of people will camp out in these little areas. They'll hang out right here, so they can get a view here, or they'll listen and they'll hear you coming through here. The same goes for the the one other warehouse on this side, I believe. So I'll show you that. This is the inside here, just a quick little area. Watch out for mines. People will hang out in the corners here as well. Fire can't hurt you. But coming through this warehouse, you get an open view. There's a little open area here into the other warehouse. But be careful for guys just camping out in here. I've had a guy actually steal a match from me because that's all he did, and I picked up on it way too late. So coming down to the docks, aside from some steamer ships, you got some cargo in and out, and there is a lower dock. This is the worst spawning point ever. You will spawn here, and you can also run across here. There's not too much action in here, I find. There's a couple of run-throughs every once in a while. And a ladder here. I've only killed about 4 or 5 people kind of hanging out down there, and I think it's because I didn't know what was down there. But there's this little dockside warehouse that you can pop through here. And that's a little way to get out of that spawn quickly if you want to come in here. And this brings us down here. There's nothing down here really. As we walk along the dock. And sometimes you can have some people kind of hiding out, camping here, waiting for people to pop out down those stairs or that ramp. Can't get up through there. And that's basically the bottom of the dock. From here, there's multiple entryways into the upper level. So we'll go back to where we were before, because you can also go down through this way. So we started here. You can pop up in there. You can also walk up the stairs to this open area. And if you're running from here to there, be careful. It's just an open area, and I find that because the map is a medium size, there's a lot of chances for people to just pop out. You wouldn't even know they're in here. They'll just kind of walk out and, oh, there you are, and then you get hit in the backside. This also enters into the center back area. So you have, that's where we kind of started. You can walk through this back area to the backside. I think you can look at it as 3 levels. So you have the dock lower level, your mid level, and your back street or city level, if you want to call it that. So we'll continue in our mid level here and into this warehouse where it's a little bit of an off way. In fact, it's kind of similar to that side. You notice how there's like an L-shaped entrance. This is an L-shaped entrance here. When you're coming out of here, you just want to be aware of people coming upstairs there, or just be aware people might be popping out here and also running through there. So you have 3 points of entry to this area. So when you're coming around this corner, even if you're not hard scoping it, just be aware and ready, because that's where a good chance people will be coming through. This has a nice stairway down to the dock, which is a lot easier and nicer to get through as opposed to a ladder. So that's a nice way to get through. And likewise, there's stairs on the side for the other entrance to this area. Sometimes people will try and corner it right here. Not too often, because it's just easy for people to get up that area. And it's tougher to kind of corner camp here necessarily, because a lot of people are running in from this outside area. But when you do come out here, listen, you'll hear wooden steps on this plank here. Likewise, there'll be people walking up here. And likewise, when you're walking up here, you want to be aware of people coming there, but also there as well. And this is actually a danger area. So whenever you're in this area, if let's just say you're in this area here. Alright, so I'm going to show you kind of like the underground area there. But you'll spawn here, and you can either go to the back row here, or you can go there. This is a dangerous run, but you gotta run. Because right here, you're wide open from people over here, coming up the ramp on both those sides, or people coming out of that warehouse. I get hit a lot here, and even if you're running, right, you want to get in here, but you gotta run. You'll get hit from the side a lot there. Coming up the back side, there's a little entry area here, with entry into the center house, or to the center area here. So this is where we came into the statue square, right, between the two warehouses. Now we can come up. There's also a center house there that we can run through. Nothing in here to see, really, just a little area to get through. And that brings us to where we started. So pretty straightforward stuff. In this center area, there's not too many hot spots that I can think of. It's just you have to be aware of people running and listening. Using your map a lot in this mid to back area. You want to use your map to see where you're going to go next. Spawning does happen up here a lot, but more of the action I find happens along the warehouses in the mid-level and down on the dock. So use this area when you're running. I like to stay behind here. I also like to run through the houses a lot, because there's a good chance that you're going to hit from the backside, or someone's going to pop around a corner. So with that being said, there's also a little underground area that runs from... Remember how I said it's dangerous to run over in that open area? So you can also pop underground. The downside to using this underground is barely anyone comes down here. I've had 2-3 kills down here. So if you're worried about coming through here, then you have a nice little safe underground area. The problem though is, if you're running this area and you're kind of side strafing, you're going to miss out on some potential kills or other people running up. So it's kind of a risk versus reward thing. You can kind of decide what's best for you in that scenario. And of course you can enter through here as I showed you. So a lot of hotspots in this map you are going to find in these warehouses here, right inside them, as well as down through the stairs. So it's kind of a combination of inside the houses there. A lot of people you will find running up this side area here, down the center areas, and running into the warehouse here, and also running into this warehouse here. You're gonna catch a lot of people running in there, running in and out of them, and going to these. This is what I've found. So pay attention to those hotspots. Be aware of where the hotspots are moving. A lot of spawning happens more in the back area from what I've seen. Also in the dock, down in, along the water as well. Not too many spawns happen in the mid area, and that's why there's a lot more action there. So if you're in some of the center warehouses, whenever you're coming out of these guys, be fully aware there's going to be people running to you. Either they're coming through here, you can pop out here, just be careful because you'll be hit from the back by people coming out of this house and this warehouse. Right? So if you're in these warehouses, be aware of that. Be aware of where people are coming, listen, and use your mini-map and have a chance to be able to find out, okay, where can I pick people off or where are they going? So that'll cover off this map. I'll have an example of one of my gameplays on it for you guys to have a look at. And if you feel this video helped you at all, please feel free to drop a like, drop a comment. And until the next video, thanks for watching. Enjoy your games.
Free for all. Fire at will.
Advance and take position.
Recon aircraft ready. Pilot ready for strafing run. Call the target. Ready for orders. Awaiting fire zone. Fighter pilot inbound. Strafing the target. Enemy recon aircraft returned. Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. Recon flight concluded. Recon aircraft awaiting orders. Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. Fighter pilot in your area. Call for a strafing run. Fighter pilot inbound. Strafing the target. Recon flight control. Enemy recon aircraft observed. Good job today. Chow and some rest. You earned it.